Good morning, everyone. MA from Geneva, and this is day 19 of Virtual School Experience. I'm going to start today with a quote from James Baldwin because I think it just sums up how I feel at the end of 4 weeks of this practice. He said that the questions which one asks oneself begin at least to illuminate the world and become one's key to the experience of others. And I've never gone wrong when I started to ask myself questions throughout a process, and I could just continue to do that. So I'm going off on spring break now for a couple weeks, and I leave you with the questions that I'm still asking myself. So first of all, how do we move from this emergency teaching that so many of us are going through to a more solid and meaningful online teaching practice? What activities can we assign that will allow students to show what they know instead of point out what they don't know? With the newly announced procedure for establishing the grade for our IGCSE students of predicted grades plus a ranking, that extrinsic motivation has been taken away from them to continue to study. And so how do we instill that intrinsic motivation in them to continue working despite all of the work from now to the end of the year not really having a factor in their grade? And also, how do I continue to plan for student-to-student interactions as I move forward? And the last question is, how am I using assessment that we usually use for measurement of students, but now to use it more for its other purpose, which is to drive instruction and provide students with opportunities to improve upon what they were doing. And that's what I have for you today. Have a great rest of your experience if that's what you're doing, or if you're going off on spring break, enjoy. I'm gonna go out on my cycle in 2 hours after I finish teaching today. Talk to you soon.